What do you do when your coffee pot is looking a little dingy? And I don't mean like the coffee maker itself. I mean like your glass carafe. This isn't like an old carafe for me. I bought it probably about 6 months ago, but I washed it and it's looking a little kind of like not super pristine and clean. I can still see kind of like some discoloration. You can't really see it in this video, but me, myself, I can personally see it. So I figured I would come here and show everybody what I learned at one of my old restaurant serving jobs many years ago. A trick that really helps get it clean, whether you just need to get like a slight film of darkness off of your glass carafe, or if you really need to get something that's like been baked on the bottom. We have been able to perform miracles with this trick. So if you are ready, for those of you who are new to our community here, I am Stephanie and I teach people how to keep their homes cleaner with less effort, a lot easier. And I also teach aspiring cleaning professionals like myself how to earn a full-time income on a part-time basis. So let's get into it. So I actually just cleaned this by hand, and that's why I noticed like the coloring was off. So I decided to just show you my little hack. So pardon me while I just pull out my ice bucket that I have something else freezing in my freezer. So this is like legit real. This is my stuff. So I am just gonna pour gently so you're not gonna break the glass. But you gently pour ice cubes, whatever you have. Now, of course, if you have a really awesome refrigerator freezer that the freezer like makes like smaller ice cubes, I would say go with the smaller ice cubes. Like the crushed ice is going to be better. It's going to work better, but the cubed ice is completely fine. And then the other two things that you will want that you probably already have in your refrigerator are lemon juice. And then this is not a fancy lemon juice. This is literally, I got this from the Dollar Tree. And then again, this salt I bought from the Dollar Tree. So this is Himalayan pink salt. I like the texture of it. Now, if you do have access to soda water in your home, you're going to want to use the soda water because you're going to want to create the bubbles without any like sugars. But I don't have anything like that, so I am just going to use water from my tap. Now, if you do have lemons, like if you have actual physical lemons on hand, you can absolutely, and I prefer to use regular lemons, but if you don't have lemons, lemon juice will work just fine, but lemons I like a little bit better. And then all I do is I just pour some lemon juice in there. I did probably about, I would guess probably about like a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. If you have fresh lemons, go ahead and cut up like one, and then just put the pieces, like the slices, in your coffee carafe. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the biggest holes on my salt shaker there. So I'm just going to pour some of that pink Himalayan salt in there. And then literally all I'm going to do is just run the water in the coffee carafe. I just ran the water. And then there we go. I'm just stirring the coffee carafe just gently, just agitating it slightly. And then I'm just going to set it to the side. I'm going to put it, just set it on the counter. You don't have to put like anything under it. And then I usually just kind of let it soak for um, maybe 15 minutes, maybe an hour, just kind of depending on how much stuff is like baked on, caked on. So I'm gonna let that lemon, salt, water, iced, of course, just kind of sit there. Now, again, if you've got something really baked on and caked on, and it's been like when you have like that little layer of coffee sitting on your coffee pot, and then your coffee pot doesn't like do an auto shut off. So it's like baked and gross and nasty. You're probably going to want to let your soak sit there for quite a bit. And when you start to agitate it, you'll start to see like all sorts of clumps and stuff. So you know it's really working, but let it do its work. And if you need to go back and do the process again, because it is really baked on and caked on, that you may need to go ahead and do that. But typically for this, I'm going to probably leave it for like 15 minutes because it's just like film in there that I kind of want it to break down. So I'll probably let it sit for like 15 minutes, half an hour, whenever I, feel like getting back into the kitchen today. And then I'll just go ahead and pour it out and then just wash it with my normal dish soap. I typically use a Dawn dish detergent. I like the blue. Many professional house cleaners will teach you that the blue Dawn is like the best. So that's all I'll do to get it all nice and clean. So I hope this tip has helped you. Let us know in the comments below when you've tried it and if it works for you. Let me know if you've heard of this tip before, because before working in restaurants, I had never heard of this tip before. So I love to connect with others and get your stories and learn more about you. So please comment and share. I love to hear your stories. So thanks for connecting with us today, and take care.